いざ戦場へ。もうすぐ戦場に到着します。用意できた人から出撃。じゃあ作戦開始。
Hello everyone, this is Ninja Guy underscore 12 here, bringing you a match in the Efreet custom. You know, it's been a long time since I actually used it, and recently I got the level 4 on my alternate account, so I was like, you know what, I'll just bring this thing into a 600 room and see how I do. And oh boy, do I actually do very well. So, if you guys want to know the colors that I have going, which is just my personal colors, but obviously if you want to use them yourself, you could always ask me what the colors are in the comments section down below, or on my Discord server. Link to that's in the description, and if you want to make any GB02 request videos this month, you could also leave that on my Discord server. Now, the Efreet Custom is a 350 raid at level 1, it goes up to level 4 at 500, and I'm using this in a 600 point room, so 100 points down, yet I do very stupidly well for no reason at all, honestly. I just do really good. That's Dom Barrage is being annoying. Get back here. But, it's still okay, but obviously could be a lot better. At 350, basically, along with the Blue Destiny Unit 1, they're okay, but basically any higher than that, you're just kinda, you're not really gonna be doing too well, unless you get super lucky, or you're like a god in these suits to begin with. Which I am not, but I kinda still do way too good. I only died twice, and I got like over 200,000 damage, so, yeah, that happened. But anyways, the Efreet custom is a basically heavily customized variant of the Efreet, which, to be fair, there was only 8 Efreet units ever produced, so it was kinda inevitable that basically they would be customized because, well, I mean, if there's only 8 units, and 8 units are given to ace pilots, they're gonna customize it to however they feel like it, so let's kind of talk about the weapon. So the Efreet Custom has the arm-mounted grenade launcher, which technically it should shoot both, because it has 2 of them on both arms, but it doesn't fire any of them, which I find odd, but okay. Be that way, game. They do technically stagger, but sometimes, obviously, it's not going to always work. But they do fairly decent damage, though obviously range strength is not this thing's, you know, main attribute. It's all about the melee, which is obviously the next one we're going to be talking about, the double heat swords, which, you know, there's 2 heat swords. Basically, instead of giving the Efreet 1 heat sword, you give it 2, and it becomes a total badass. Though it doesn't technically store them anywhere, at least in the game. Model kit-wise, the RE100 has it, the heat swords be able to store in the backpack when they're not in use, which for some reason they don't do that. You just kind of hold them in your hands the entire time, which, okay, whatever. And then lastly, the final weapon is the leg-mounted missile pods, which I basically almost never use because they are just kind of terrible. Here, this is like I think the one of 2 times I actually use it this entire match, because they're kinda piss poor. They are not these things' best thing. I mean, they're pretty hard to aim to begin with, because they kind of shoot at an arc. But when you do hit, because of this thing's poor range strength, like, you basically do no damage, honestly. Like, there's no point in actually using the leg missile pod. So you're pretty much just like grenade launcher and heat swords. And then obviously the exam system, which is the last thing we're going to be talking about in depth. The exam system obviously gives you increased attack, defense, and speed for a minute, but after that minute goes up, basically you got no legs or head until you actually repair it. And you bet that's it. You can only use it once per life, so that's kind of how it is. But also, when you have exam going, you could actually dodge roll, because this thing doesn't actually have a dodge roll. It has maneuver armor, but when you have exam, you could actually dodge roll, which is quite nice. So the Efreet custom is basically a melee suit. It has the 3 swings and everything, so basically you're gonna be using this thing for pretty much melee only. There's no reason to actually use it for really anything else. And I die right at my exam run out. That's cute. I love that. And I unfortunately become ace. That's great. I love being the ace. Not really. I gotta say, the Efreet custom is still a lot of fun when you get close to melee, but man, is it just hard to actually get used to. I haven't used the Efreet in the Efreet custom in like 5 months. It's almost been like half a year since I've used this thing. And I'm just like, I mean, I'm happy to use it again, but would not recommend at its cost, so. Because, yeah, level 4 is 500, and I'm pretty sure we're going to get maybe a level 5, or hell, maybe a level 6, or 550, 600. Maybe same thing for, like, the Blue Destiny Unit 2 and 3, but, like, we're getting to insanely high costs. It's not really even worth it, man. That'd be kinda stupid, honestly. Because who's actually going to run a 550 or 600 pointer Efreet custom at its cost? Like, come on, no way anyone's gonna do that, but I could be wrong. But enough about this, me kind of bitching on the suit. Let's kind of talk about the design, which I love the design of the Efreet custom, though. Like, I love it. Basically don't have anything I don't like about it. Like, I love, like, the legs, the shoulders, just the overall design. Obviously, the double heat swords is really cool. And, you know, obviously in lore, this thing basically was piloted by Nimbus Sturtzen. I think he was the paladin of Xeon. So, what he did for his Efreet, when he got his, he basically gave it some new shoulders, obviously. He basically gave the legs extra thrusters, armor, and then added the missile launchers. And then installed the double grenade launchers on both arms. And then obviously gave it the 2 heat swords. So it's quite a monster, and obviously it was quite a pain for probably many Federation soldiers up until the BD Unit 1 was able to defeat it. And that was it. Like, they weren't going to produce another Efreet custom, honestly, because obviously there was only 8 units, and the production line was cancelled because, you know, Xeon decided it was a good idea to mass produce the Dom and do limited production of the Goof rather than obviously this thing, which is, in my opinion, way better than the Goof. Well, maybe not the Goof custom, but basically a lot of the other variants of the Goof. Yeah, this thing is probably a lot better than, or like normal Freed's probably better than the Goof, in my opinion. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this match and this, you know, gameplay and commentary, and I will see you guys in the next video. See you all later.
今回の戦闘報酬だよ。